What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. Today I'm going to showcase some Shadow Annihilape in the Go Battle League. I always feel like fighting-type Pokemon have a lot of play in JBL, but there's really not that many different options to run. Annihilape, though, is the most consistent fighting-type Pokemon in the game, at least as far as fast move pressure goes. Counter does so much damage. You have Rage Fist to ramp up your attack, you have Ice Punch for good coverage as well, and pairing it up with two normal types to counteract that Ghost-type weakness should put us into a pretty good spot. But real quick, before we get into the battles, I do want to ask if you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Helps out quite a bit, and I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, let's get into the battles and see what Shadow Annihilape can do. First opponent of the day, Annihilape into Hero. Great. Not a great lead matchup here, although I'm pretty sure Annihilape could actually play out like the ones here, and it's really close because counter does a lot of damage, but I'd rather not play this out if I could help it. We'll switch out into our Licky. For some reason, Stunfisk comes in, so I mean, I guess it's good that I bait this out, but man, I am not super happy with how bad this game's looking so far. Stunfisk, though, is not the worst thing for Licky to see. We get his shield very early on, which I guess is good in some ways, but it's also bad in others, because I would have rather had them, like, shield a Body Slam later on, rather than shielding up a Shadow Ball there. They might have thought I was on Earthquake, though, so maybe I shouldn't have thrown after 5 rollouts. Anyway, maybe getting a shield advantage is all we really need. They're very weak to Ice-type damage so far, so the final Pokemon could be like a Ninetales. It was a Fearow Euphis core, so it definitely could be. Shadow Ball does a decent chunk here, but yeah, not quite enough to two-shot, even after all these rollouts. The one good thing, though, is I'm pretty sure they're not going to knock us out with the next charge attack themselves, so I should be able to put the pressure on quite a bit here. And I have Ice Punch on my Annihilape, so potentially, if I go for Ice Punch, I should be able to get a shield or a knockout into the Fearow later on, too. And honestly, Licky is putting in quite a bit of work here, so we'll see what happens. I feel like we might be able to at least make something happen. They were forced to throw energy, that's good. But I think they will get another move off into Annihilape, so we're going to be chipped down a little bit more than I'd like to be. But if they don't, that would be huge. Discharge gets the knockout, Annihilape comes in. 4 counters probably is what we're going to get. Yeah, there's the move. Mud Bomb would do a little bit more damage than Discharge, so that's likely what we're going to see here. Yep, Mud Bomb hurts a little bit, but we do survive that. They don't switch out or anything, so I do get the full farm down here, which is not bad. In comes the Fearow. I'm going to just go for the Ice Punch. At least I'm going to in a second. They do throw the move immediately. Good play by them. They overfarmed enough to be able to outpace us here. But that's fine. I should be able to Ice Punch this Fearow. Either get a shield or a knockout. And then I'm hoping my Fearow in the back line up energy is going to have some play. It could be a lot of things in the back. We'll see, though. Okay, we get the shield. 2, 3, 4, 5. They have the move now. They don't risk a CMP. I mean, I feel like a Drill Peck likely is going to be able to do more damage than most things in the backline. I gotta shield this up, right? It is a Ninetales. Oh, it's a regular Ninetales, not even Shadow. If this was Shadow, I'd be a little bit more confident that I could knock him out here with one charge attack, but the non-Shadow, I'm not sure. And with the chip damage, Weather Ball is going to hurt quite a bit here. Yeah, I don't know. I think they might have us here, unfortunately. We'll see what we can do. If I could go for a catch or like a switch out right now, that'd be a way to win this one, but I don't think I quite can, unfortunately. So you have to go for the CMP or like the attempted CMP. They don't actually throw right then. So I guess I could have overfarmed a little bit more. I think 2 pecks probably knock us out, and then unfortunately they get the move or they farm down our Annihilape. Ah, man, that's so close. If that was a Shadow Ninetales, maybe I could have knocked him out in one hit, but honestly, that was not looking great for us. All right, next opponent. We'll see Annihilape into Shadow Kingdra. Hold on, this is actually pretty neutrally good for us, I think, because, I mean, they do have Swift they can bait us with, but Surf takes a while to reach, so I think we're in a pretty good spot here, as long as I'm able to either call a bait or even just, like, shield a nuke and farm down. Let's see what happens, though. Rage Fist either gets a shield or a lot of damage. They do let it go. They have to throw instantly now, so they will get a shield back from me, but I'm a boosted Shadow Annihilape, and if I need to, I can swap and pivot out to my Licky if there's, like, a really bad Pokemon that comes in here that I don't want to give a farm down over to. Like that, for example. Another Fearow comes in. And what is that, a Furret? Interesting. Honestly, I don't know if I like this that much. This is not bad, necessarily, but depending on the moveset here, this could be kind of awkward. I want to get his shield down from them, and I don't know if we will. Are they on Brick Break or Trailblaze? All right, they're at 7 right now. So either 2 or 1, or 0, I guess, if they Trailblaze us. They Brick Break, so they're at 1. That means Annihilape does technically wall them, which is kind of cool, I guess, but I don't know how this is going to play out. I feel like their Furo is in a pretty good spot here. I wish I could switch, but I can't just yet, so they can CMP us. But they don't go for it. That's actually very helpful, I think. Them not knocking out our Licky Licky here means now I should get his shield down. Or if I don't, that's fine too. I'm going to just maybe commit to fast move pressure this game, because Annihilape here, while I am not doing, a lot of damage, or while I'm taking a lot of damage, rather, I'm dealing a lot of damage too. I'm going to just shield this up, because I feel like the fast move pressure here from Annihilape is just all I need. At least it's more important than just, like, not having the fast move pressure. We'll try to spam the fast move pressure counters, Pex, rollouts, and hope at this point that we don't get farmed down first. They need 2 charge attacks into my Furo. And then they also probably need one into Licky Licky, or at least a lot of fast moves. I think we're fine. I think we're good. All right. Yeah, I mean, sure, they knock out Furo now, but 1 rollout should do it. All right, just committing to fast move pressure. Who would have thought? Shadow Annihilate. Just all you need is fast moves. So, unless they have back-to-back somehow, which they should not be anywhere near, we get the win. All right, Annihilape into Altaria. This is so strange, because this matchup is actually not that bad for Annihilape, but I bet the backline is really good for my Annihilape too. We'll go for the catch and the sneak here, because I feel like there's going to be steel types in the back. I want to save my Annihilape if I can. And being up energy here means now if there's like an Empoleon or a Tinkaton that comes in, it's going to be a little bit more awkward for them to deal with. And they are staying in here. If they want to, they can build up energy and swap out. Or, that's interesting. They're actually staying in, and they're going for a charge attack into us. I was not expecting that. I thought for sure we'd see a swap out by now. But maybe it's not like a conventional backline here with Altaria. All right, they should be at 2 plus 4, so 6. Quick maths with Axon. Body Slam should knock out, or... Okay, good catch by him. Goes for the Charge Bug catch. With that said, Body Slam still is going to hurt quite a bit here, and I have the energy on my Annihilape to go for a Rage Fist already. If they don't shield this up, then I think I can just one-shield counter down. If they do shield this up, that might also still be fine. We'll see, though. Okay, I love the no-shield there, because now I'm going to just invest his shield and hope that I have the fast move pressure. Okay, looks like I don't quite, but I almost do. I can CMP the Rage Fist at the very least at the last second here, and I can guarantee as much counter damage as possible, as well as if they do let it go, a double boosted Annihilape into the backline. But we'll see again what the final Pokemon's going to be. I still wouldn't be surprised with like a Tinkaton or something, but I don't know why they wouldn't have brought that in to my other guy. And just in case, like, I know Empoleon is also a pretty common duo with Altaria. I'm going to let this go because I think Furo up energy is going to be better. Okay. We'll go for the catch again. Licky Licky catching another Sky Attack here. I mean, at this point, I just have to hope that Energy Lead Furo is our win condition this game. Nice. They knock us out, so now we get the farm down. They do have a catch, potentially, on that Charger Bug, and this is the old Go Battle League system, so waiting a turn is not as easy as I'd like it to be. It's a Ninetales in the backline. Okay. So they will be able to get to a move here, but as long as I avoid a catch... Well, I don't think a catch even matters anymore. Now I just shield once and farm all the way down. Let's go. Wait, triple weak to rock. Wow, that's a crazy team. That's an insane team. I guess Carbink doesn't exist. Although, to be fair, I've made teams like that in the past, so... we'll take it. We'll take it. Alright, next battle. We'll see Annihilape hopefully picking up a lead here this time. Nope. Not at all. That is a scary lead to see as an Annihilape team. But we'll bring in Licky Licky, because while they do have superpower, it's like, I can survive it technically, but man, it's going to hurt. Alright. I mean, the way that I can see myself winning this game is try to get some shields down from their backline, and we'll see if they want to switch out. They do into a Corviknight. Oh boy. That was an odd animation. I can guarantee you I did not just get an extra rollout through. They're at 7, so that means they're at an Air Cutter in 2 more Sand Attacks, but they don't even need to throw just yet. Oh, man. The classic Corviknight Malamar core. I do like that duo quite a bit. Let's see, do they boost? They do! Yikes! As if this couldn't be going much worse already. I wanted to get a catch there, but it doesn't really matter. Like, no matter what happens right now, I'm in such a bad spot. I think, honestly, this is unplayably bad for us. If they didn't boost, there might have been a better chance here, but they're probably going to double boost. just to, like, really make my life hard. Luckily, they don't, but, like, it's still not looking good for me. It's still looking pretty bad. I wouldn't mind getting a shield here. Maybe if I get a shield here, there's, like, some remote amount of play. Oh, well, I more so meant if they didn't CMP us, but whatever. I guess I'll go for the no shield here, try to survive, and then come in Firo. I need to get an energy lead on Firo here this game. If they bring in Malamar. Smart play. That is likely game over for us, but I might be able to see the third Pokemon. This is a really bad team for us to see so far. Corviknight Malamar core is a very strong duo. Let that go. I mean, if I can ever, like, somehow peck down, that'd be great, but the problem is they already had 2 residual from the chip and dip, so they're actually just about at the next move already, so I don't think I'm going to quite get the peck down before they get their next move off. Yeah, they get it right then. Ah, okay. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see, like, a Diggersby in the back line. I think that's normally what you see here in the back with a team like this. Oh my goodness. Okay, I wanted to instantly Drill Peck, but yeah, we might not even see the third Pokemon now, because they get so much energy here. They don't want to show it to me, that's for sure. Maybe if the third Pokemon's, like, really weak to Annihilape and I somehow get the counter down. Well, we're not seeing the third. Ah, that sucks. Alright. Well, I don't think I could have got, like, much more RPS than that. Ooh. Not this again. Shadow Malamar is going to do even more damage here than the regular, believe it or not. I think this time I'm going to go for a Body Slam first, because they're likely going to go for a move before I get to my Shadow Ball, and I do want to guarantee some real damage against this Pokemon. Body Slam's going to hurt, but it doesn't quite two-shot here. They might bait us, they might not. Either way, I'm happy they're staying in, just because I do need this thing chipped down. Now, do they Superpower, or do they Foul Play? I'm going to no Shield, because either way, I can't really invest a Shield in this matchup. They do Superpower. They catch on Corviknight. Another Corviknight core, which is, like... It's not what I want to see. I probably lose this game again, but it's fine. It happens. It happens. Sometimes you lose games in the Go Battle League. I should at least survive one attack here. It's a non-boosted Air Cutter, so this is going to do a lot less to us than the last one did. But the Shadow Malamar still has a lot of energy on it, and that is not ideal. I need the final Pokemon to be... I don't know. It needs to be something that I beat, I guess, which I don't know if that's, like, super common. Is it possible that there's something in the backline that I beat? I don't see it. Anyway, maybe if it's like a Primeape or a Superior, there's a chance. We'll go for the Peck down here if possible. I'll go for an Air Cutter just to chip us down a little bit, but I don't think they're going to get a second attack off, which is good. But now the Psywaves even from that Malamar could just be enough here. Ninetales in the back line. Alright. This game is likely just done. Ah, man. I don't know what can I do, right? What can I really do here? I don't think there's much that I could have done that I didn't try to do. Maybe save swapping Firo into Malamar could be an idea. But I hope I don't see that team again. There we go. Shadow Fortress, much better lead. We'll see, though, if they're going to stay in or not. Alligator in the back line. Okay. It's a Shadow Gator, so likely they go just straight Hydro Cannon here. And we'll see if that's true or not. They did switch out immediately from the lead, so I don't know what their moveset is on that Fortress. It could be Volt Switch, could be Bug Bite. They shield that. I mean, I think they're always going for a Hydro Cannon here. I'm going to let it go. But if they do Full Send and Ice Beam, well played. Yeah, just a Hydro. So we should be able to get the second shield here. Yeah. We'll shield this up. And now the backline, whatever it might be, it has to be really good into my Annihilape to be able to beat it down as shield. But I mean, it could. There are things in the backline good into Annihilape. Be like a Ghost type, could be like... Well, it could be a lot of things. I'll bring in Licky Licky now, just as a way to absorb the damage here. Shadow Gator does put in quite a bit more damage. Ooh, wow. Nice play, kind of, by them. They come in Fortress. I'm surprised that they went for the catch there. I should be more patient than that, though. It is Bug Bite, though, so my Annihilape does wall this quite well. Okay. I mean, they could be Rock Tombing or Sand Tombing. Either way, I'm not going to shield this up. I think I need to save my energy here. Yeah, it's Sand Tomb. Makes sense. Now I'm going to take a little bit more fast move damage, but now I have back-to-back Rage Fists as well. If they bring back in that Feraligatr, then I'm not sure if I win CMP or not. It's kind of a coin flip between these two. So I might just try to go for a farm down against them. They should be one away, or like one away plus throwing a charge move from like back-to-back. Whoa. They bring in the Carbink. Interesting. I'm a boosted Annihilape, so I'm kind of surprised they'd bring this into me, but we'll see what they have, or like what they do after this. Maybe they swap into Gator? Okay. Well, I think I win, right? I think there's still one away from the next move here. So I should be able to just counter this down. And then I have a Rage Fist loaded, plus a Shadow Ball should just be enough here. The classic Carbink Fortress core. Luckily, this team actually has some play into it, saying Annihilape's pretty good into that duo. That Rock Throw does knock us out, but one Shadow Ball is all we need at this point. So all we have to do here is survive a Rock Slide. Yeah, they realize how much they can do at that point. GG's. Alright, next battle. We will see Annihilape into Stunfisk. Okay, kind of where I want to see it. Licky Licky is not terrible here. Furo has Drill Run, but like, whoa. What the heck, dude? I thought that was Medicham first for like a second there, so I was hesitant on my swap out. They're at 8. Ah, it's probably a second fighter back there, right? It's gotta be. They go for the bait here. Makes sense. Dude, I don't know what to do. Those Psycho Cuts were shredding my Annihilape. Honestly, that was not great. I'm so scared of a second fighter right now. Like, honestly, a second fighter is... how do I beat that? Because my Annihilape at this point is in Rage Fist range if it's like a Primate. Ufisk likely comes back in here. 6, okay. I really wanted to switch out instead of having to throw this Drill Run, but... it looks like I'm not quite able to do that. I'm going to switch, though. I want to save my Furo. Because there's no way you switch out of that lead matchup. Unless there's, like, I don't know. I don't even know what would be in the backline. Medicham, maybe? 7, so they're at 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, well, they're staying in here, which is interesting. Maybe it's not a second fighter. I don't know what's going to be in the backline, then. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Well, we're at, like, 100 energy here, which is good. But also, I'm still really scared about what they're doing. Okay, well, I waited a little bit too long there. We gave him a sneak we didn't have to, but it doesn't matter. If they let this go, they get knocked out anyway. And I have the Body Slam or the Shadow Ball. Oh. Oh. Hmm. Seven? I don't know. I don't know. Nice. Okay, they don't know the counts. They don't have the count. It's Superior in the back? Dude, what? These teams are just insane. These teams are absolutely, like, I can't predict them for the life of me here. I guess it was Superior in the back. Why wouldn't it be? Annihilape into Shadow Hydreigon. There we go. An actual fighting type weakness. Please tell me it's like an Empoleon in the back or something. Okay, well, they bring in a Clodsire here. And I have an Ice Punch ready to go for it. Although, did they just get like a 0-turn swap or something? I don't even know. They should be at 7 at the moment. And I'm just going to bring in Licky Licky here. As much as I would love to win Switch, I do know that's a little bit of a long shot right now. Because I don't have a great answer to Clodsire. They're very weak to Ice-type damage, so Ninetales in the backline would make a lot of sense to me. We're at 11, so 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to throw on what could be an Earthquake. We likely see a no shield here, though, because any Hydreigon player likely just saves the shields for that. But they have to throw energy pretty soon, and they have to Earthquake us. So, we'll let this go. I think I should be able to farm down with my Furo before they get to a move. And then I can get a shield from that Hydreigon pretty easily. I don't know what the final Pokemon's going to be, though. If it's a really bad Pokemon for my Annihilape to see, this game could get very dicey. If it's something that's playable, though, then we'll see, right? Okay, not the best Pokemon for me to see here. Not exactly what I was expecting at all. But it's something that maybe we can make something happen still with. Because Furo in the backline is still around. It's not dead yet. 7. Alright, I'm fine letting my Annihilape go here. I just need a lot of energy on Furo, and that is what I'm hoping wins us the game. They Twister, which is very smart. 8, so they're at 3. 4, 5, 6. I mean, I know this is only a Twister here, but I need to shield at least the first to stay outside of range where I get Dragon Breath down. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, that's a good CMP here for us. That's only a Twister, so they can't really shield this up. Their one play, I think, right now is... Oh, interesting, they do shield. Unless I'm off on my counts, I'm pretty sure this is only a Twister, so I can let this go. If Hydreigon never comes in, I instantly throw the Drill Peck. Oh, but that does so much damage. Maybe... maybe I do lose, actually. That is more than I was expecting it to. That Twister there. Oh, no. I thought the Twister wasn't going to put us quite as low, but Furo is such a squishy Pokemon. All right, we got an opponent. Annihilape into Tinkaton. You know, this matchup is always so dicey, because it's like, do they bait us? Do they nuke us? Do I want a shield? Do I not want a shield? It's the 50-50s of the Go Battle League. We absolutely love it. I'm going to Rage Fist instantly here, though, because I feel at this point, it's not bad to do. I can't really bait a close combat. I mean, I'm a Shadow anyway, so they probably don't expect me to be on that. Man, they never full send, right? Surely. Ha! See, I told you. Sometimes I can call a bait. Alright. I could shield this. I was actually thinking of catching on the next counter, but they throw instantly. So what I might do instead, this might be a bit of a crazy play. I'm just gonna, like, one shield peck down with Furo and get a ton of energy here if possible. Oh, or not. They bring in a Mandy. Well, I have a Licky Licky for this, and Licky Licky is decent here. It has Rollout, which is super effective. Body Slam as well is going to add up quite a bit. But the problem is they are very bulky, so I guess we'll see. I do like the idea of Mandibuzz in this meta. I'm not a big fan of playing it myself, but I do think it makes quite a bit of sense. Alright, big foul play. Looks like it takes 4 foul plays to knock us out. And I believe it's 4-3 pacing to get to foul plays nowadays. Could be a lot of things in the back, though, with a Tinkaton Mandibuzz core. Man, that Body Slam does nothing. Like, this is a good matchup for Licky Licky. But it's also not as good. Actually, no, it's 4-3-3-3, isn't it? Because foul play is actually 40 energy now. I'm trying to deliver misinformation to the audience. That is unfortunate. Anyway, we corrected ourselves at the very least. So we'll see what happens now. I am at back-to-back here. I don't love that I have to dump all of my energy, but I have the energy on Furo still that hopefully is going to put in some work. Body Slam number 3 or 4? I don't know. They just catch on... Okay, on Furret. I mean, this Body Slam chip is not bad, but that is a nice catch by them. I'm not quite sure if one Drill Peck would knock this out from full anyway, so... I guess it's probably good that I don't know. Is that good? That's actually a really smart catch. We'll see, though. We'll see. There is still that Tinkaton around, and I don't love that. And these Sucker Punches are adding up so much, they might even go for a play where they, like, Trailblazer Brick Break us here. Although, if they do, I think that might be a little bit of a misplay, because then I could get to 2 more Drill Pecks first. They do Brick Break, so they want to go for the fast move pressure. Smart play in a way, but now I have back-to-back attacks here. So, we'll see. I mean, if they can switch out again, that's not great. I kind of need this Furret gone. They can switch. I don't think they did, but it's so hard to tell on this old system. They have a move left over on the Mandibuzz. And they're a decent ways into a move on their Tinkaton as well. Okay, well, I did that. I don't know. I don't know. Is this good? is good. They undercharge. Smart play. But, I mean, maybe I can peck this down still. I can. Okay, I think we're fine. I think we're fine. We got the catch-off. We're one away from a move. Let's go. Oh my goodness, that was as stupid of a game as it could have been. Luckily, I'm pretty sure, even though this Pokemon is pretty bulky, this should knock him out at 1 HP. Let's go. Alright, Annihilate into Shadow Malamar. Maybe I'll be able to, like, make something happen this time. We'll try. Malamar is such a tricky lead for this team, but it doesn't mean it's unplayable. It just means that, man, I would prefer not to see it. Because I've been seeing a lot of these with Corviknight in the backline recently. And Corviknight is a very strong Pokemon into not only Licky Licky, but also into, like, Annihilape and Fearow, too, right? It has a lot of play across the board. I'm going to shield up for once, because they've been full sending. Nice, so we do properly shield. We save a lot of HP here. Oh, interesting. We actually bait out a Fearow, of all things. I'm not upset about that, but I do kind of wonder what the final Pokemon's going to be then if they bring this in. Malamar Fearow. Could be a Ninetales, I think. That would make sense. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I do survive this attack, but not well enough, I don't think, to get to another one. I mean, I would on the new system, but we're not on the new system just yet. We are still on the old system. We'll Body Slam here just to try to get that shield down from them. Actually, might even, like, one away. I am... Yeah, new system moment right there. New system would have let me get that move off. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. I kind of have to sacrifice my Annihilape. It's just a useless Pokemon for me this game, so we'll let it go. It's the Ninetales in the back line. Yeah, if I had, like, a little bit more energy lead here, I think I actually could have won this game. But the new system might actually be able to win it for us, because if I got that Body Slam into that Fearow, it wouldn't have been a problem anymore. And then there would have been a chance to win. But no, we're not on the new system. Dang it, dude. Dude, Potto Man, uh-oh. Why are we both down here in the pits? Annihilape into Florges. Well, I might be in the pits, but he's going to RPS me here. Not ideal. We'll see, though, if Licky Licky can do something on the safe swap. Could be a lot of things in the backline right now. 6. Alright, so likely a Chilling Water. I don't like where this is going, but I kind of have to just play it out. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I love the old system and the animations and how consistent they are. I would have loved to throw after one roll out there, but I couldn't quite see if he was in a fast move. Shadow Ball does hurt quite a bit. Whoa. I don't know if I like that. In fact, I'm pretty sure I don't. It has Weather Ball, and it has so much energy already that it has Scorching Sands. Or no, they don't even run Scorching anymore, do they? Okay, I think I might have caught an Earth Power. If this is an Earth Power, this is maybe at least somewhat playable. But, like, even then, they have so much energy. Yeah, they can just get to a move here in just a second. I have to shield, though. Like, I don't know. I need to keep my Pokemon around this game, believe it or not, because that Florges is still alive. Alright, knock this out before the next Weather Ball. It only takes 9 Sand attacks to reach, so I'm kind of forced into throwing a move right here. Drill Peck does get a shield. Interesting. Man, I really don't want to use my final shield, but I don't know if I can save it at this point. I'm worried if it's like an Empoleon in the backline, or Shadow Corviknight. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's also not ideal. I should survive an Air Cutter barely. It's not going to be pretty, though. Man, this is going to hurt. Although, okay, I'm not quite in farm down range. No boost as well is helpful. I'm at least getting some use out of my Annihilape here. More so than I thought I would. But, I mean, I'm still in a pretty awkward position. Okay, that final counter doesn't land. I kind of wanted it to, not gonna lie. I kind of needed it to, really. Air Cutter's gonna knock us out here. They get the boost! Uh-oh. I gotta go for a full farm down. Potto Man boosting against Axon. Who would have thought? He gets the final move off. I know I survived this barely, but there's still a Florges around with a lot of energy on it. Yeah, I'm gonna be in farm down range. He probably comes in here with the Florges, I guess. Was that a CMP? Actually, hold on. If so, I might have some play. But we'll see. Oh, it wasn't his CMP. He just switched. All right, what is his moveset? If he's on Moonblast, this knocks us out. I probably should have thrown instantly. Chilling Water, though, that's not enough. I don't know. I don't know. Dude, I'm like one peck away from a move on my other guy. Wait! Oh my goodness, we actually won that game. How did we just win that one? I don't know what just happened that whole game, dude. I hate everything about that game. We'll take a 3-2 set, though. Mr. Potto, man, GG's. Very, very talented battler. Insanely spicy team. I respect that so much. You know, honestly, we didn't see too many teams here today that were that good for Annihilape, but it's still put in quite a bit of work. It's a very fun Pokemon, but it can be a little bit hard to use at times, especially with all the Psywave and Peck users in the meta. But yeah, thank you for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.